Anyway, the verdict's in, and uh, they're saying that the verdict's in, and only one police officer from the Breonna Taylor case was indicted, and they were indicted for a wanton endangerment. Never heard of it, but it only serves up to 5 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Honestly, guys, I honestly thought that Brianna being a lady, a woman, a female, that we were gonna get justice. I honestly believe that because this was a young lady who worked for the EMT, a young lady who they never said had any, run-ins with the law, a young woman who I didn't hear any blemishes. She and she was asleep in her apartment. You guys had a no knock warrant. You guys just went in there. And a lot of times, whenever you hear about these police encounters with black folks, and it's normally we've normally had it with not only black people but black males, and they always put this uh, description of or this they always describe it as how like um, they were he was they were scared of this black guy. Like they always make it the narrative. They always paint the narrative that this dude pretty much forced them to shoot him, which and then killed him because they would describe his height, they would describe his size, his weight, um, so on and so forth. So they kind of make it where there's like, what was I supposed to do? This big black whatever guy was coming. Now we have a girl. I don't think she was even 30 years old yet. I think she was still in her 20s. She was a baby. Here's this child who is working in the EMT, and she was home asleep. Probably had work that day and came home and after a long day. And you guys break into her apartment and kill her in her sleep. Now, tell me, where's the endangerment in that one? Like, where did you fear for your life? When were you scared? When did she refuse to comply? Because a lot of times y'all try to sit there and say he didn't listen. We told him to freeze. We tried to put him under arrest. He refused to be put under arrest. He fought back. All these things. Now here's a girl. He's a woman. He's a female. Asleep in her bed. And y'all killed her. Y'all shot her. Now they got this thing where they're saying they shot her 6 times. So originally they said she was shot 5 times. Now they said she was shot 6 times. So you guys shot this poor girl in her sleep multiple times. You guys didn't call for help. You guys pretty much just was like, oh, wrong house and left. Did you guys feel like your lives was in danger at that time? At any time did she refuse to be put under arrest? At any time did she attack you with any weapons? Like a lot of times y'all say, oh, we thought it was a gun and it was a dude's cell phone, wallet, he's wielding a knife, all these things. So I'm trying to understand here why they were just let off and no justice was found for this poor girl's life. So once again, justice is what they say was served, but there is no justice for black folks, whether you're a man or male or female, man or woman. And once black people understand this and put this in their head, then maybe we will be able to operate in our full potential. I think a lot of times we seek the powers that be on this world, on this land, to give us something that is not for us. So we have to implement certain kind of um, measures, ways of living for our own survival, in that we can decrease and find a way so this circumstance does not happen, or we could at least uh, bring down the probability, the percentage. We could decrease that. Uh, that the like the likelihood of something like this happening, because this is bad. I'm I don't even know what to do as far as like where my brain gonna be from now on, because I thought with this girl, with this female, with this young lady, with this young woman, I thought that they would have some sort of sympathy, empathy. She was sleeping. She was in her apartment. She was an EMT worker. What else are you supposed to do and be in order to have some sort of agreeing? Like I'm on, oh, they're on our side. Like the same way you guys look out for one another, and you guys don't go full force on that individual because they are working in law enforcement. She was an EMT. At least, guys, a heads up, something like, you know, this is man, prayers for the Breonna Taylor family. I ask God that, and I ask that I don't. I pray that none of this. I pray that no other family has to experience anything like this.